Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight at Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne Carey. I'm Jeannie. I hope you decide to join us. Please go ahead and post your questions, and I'll get to those as soon as Spirit comes in. Also, it's okay, Michelle. We have a new computer to do the shows on, and she's just found out that she was normally how we normally sit, that she could be seen, and she didn't like that. But anyway, she runs the show for me, so she's kind of necessary to the whole thing. All right, just to make a few announcements, we have Open Circle on Friday nights, and we invite everyone to join us. If you've never sat in a circle before, you're more than welcome, and it doesn't cost anything, but it's a wonderful experience for spirit communication to happen. We've had several new people joining us from this show, and I believe they've been having a good time because they keep coming back. Everyone is guaranteed to receive a message from Spirit on a Friday night. That is because it's either myself or one of the other many mediums that I have, regular mediums that sit with us. There's always something coming in for someone. All right, if I don't get to you on this program, please don't get upset. You know, I don't choose who I read for. I let Spirit choose for me because it's up to them what I can or can't bring in. So if I don't get to you this week, just keep tuning in. We'll get there, folks. It's going to take a little bit, okay? Like I said, I do try to get to everyone. Next week, we will be starting a second show on YouTube. But for the first couple weeks there, we're just going to be putting up the repeats from these shows so people get used to seeing us. And then we'll let you know when we're going live on that one as well. Whatever way we go or whatever we do, we will continue to do Facebook Live shows every Tuesday at 8 p.m. This is my give back to Spirit. I do a lot of work with spirit communication and helping a lot of people. And yes, I do get paid for that. However, this is my give back to Spirit for allowing me to work with them, because to me it's a wonderful gift and it's something that I truly enjoy. All right, so let's get going here. Darlene Rogers, how are you tonight? Darlene, as your name started to scroll by, a female hand was placed on your name there, which tells me that I have a female spirit here. If you can answer me, and hopefully in the feed, let me know that you understand what I'm talking about. If not, please just bear with me, okay? A lot of times, it's like an hour from now, you're going to know who I was talking about. All right, Darlene, she's talking about wisdom. She tells me that she gave you a lot of wisdom when she was here. She was your go-to person when she was alive, when you had something that was troubling you terribly. It wasn't for the mundane little things in life either. It was more the major issues that, you know, we all have to deal with from time to time. Darlene, she just wants you to know that she's here with you now. She's saying, I never did leave, you just forgot. She feels like you forgot about her and her ability to help. Just because she's not in the physical world anymore, she can still help you. So please, talk to her and wait for the answer. Just, you know, say hi to her, because there's tremendous amount of love coming from her, Darlene, especially this time of year. It was always hard for her, and she said you helped her through a lot, okay? I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right, well, this is a different way of doing it on the computer. Up to this point, we've been using our phone to do the Facebook Live. Okay. Where are we going here? Courtney Battisti, is it Roberts? Courtney, how you doing? When I came to your name, or when I seen it, I heard, there she is. I apologize for the dogs, folks. Oh, my ankle biters. All right, Courtney. There's a younger person here that comes in for you. I feel a lot of love. I feel a lot of laughter coming from them. They passed into spirit, something to do with the blood. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not a medical person, but they just want you to know that they're here, they're with you. And I keep saying they are because it's two individuals. Their passings were close to each other. But they want you to know that they love you. And they're saying hi, and they're saying they wish they could be here right now. There's something coming, and it could just be the holiday of Thanksgiving is what I'm picking up on. I'm not sure, but they are bringing in like a celebration cake. So just know that these people are with you. You have a lot of spirit that's with you a lot of the time. You really need to work with that too, because there's a lot that have been trying to come in for quite some time. And I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Jen Thigpen, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. I don't mean to murder names. All right, Jen. There's an older gentleman that comes in, big man. I'm relatively tall. I'm about 5'7.5", but this guy, it's like I got to strain my neck to look up at him. Jen, he's very, very commanding presence with him. I feel like a father or a grandfather, definitely a father side of the family with him. Very much. He came into a room, people listened. He has that quality about him. I want to say a big teddy bear, but at the same time, you didn't mess with this guy. You didn't mess with him. And when he made a decision, it's like people listened to him. Anyway, he's here and he's saying that there's something's going on in your life right now. You've been having trouble, especially this past week. I want to say having trouble coming to terms with. And all he's saying is just listen to your heart. It's all you got to do. He says, I've been trying to get through. I've been trying to get through, but nobody's listening. It tells me he hasn't been in spirit a great deal of time because this is new to him. It's like he hasn't quite mastered the art of getting through to people. Because I feel very almost disconnected with his energy back and forth. Anyway, know that his love is still here. He didn't go anyplace. He's here because he loves you and he wants you to know that. I'll leave that for now. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay. All right. Again, you're welcome to join us any Friday night. And yes, even this Friday night after Thanksgiving holiday, we are having an open circle. It's a lot of fun, folks. You really ought to try it. Meet a lot of neat people there, too. Physical people, not just spirit. Okay. All right. Kimberly. Trying to see the last name there. Kimberly, is it Gianelli? I know I'm not pronouncing that one right. All right, Kimberly. If this is your dad, I'm not sure, to be honest, because he's not coming to me. He's standing back at a distance. I believe it would be your dad because he's not coming straight in. That's usually someone that's transitioning. Just know that he's still here. He's still listening. And he's just waiting for the right time to be able to come in and to speak with you, to talk with you. He's still learning, but he's still here. Okay? He's anxious. He's anxious to be able to talk to you too. All right, I'll leave that. All right. Wow, why isn't this one? Okay, folks. Sorry about that. Well, it even slows down on this. You know, everybody else's phone, the scrolling goes like crazy and works fine. And even on Michelle's phone sitting next to me, her phone works fine. On my phone, it stops. The scrolling stops, and it's doing the same thing on the computer. And I really thought that with this, I wouldn't have that kind of problem, but apparently Spirit's playing with it. All right. Tina Abling? I'm not sure if this is your mom. She's a very big woman, very heavy. But I'm hearing a lot of laughter from her. And all I'm hearing is it's okay. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye either. But she's laughing about it. She's saying you didn't have to say goodbye. Neither one of us did. I'm not getting a message other than that, Tina. Just I want to smile with her vibration, with her energy, because she just has that type of energy to her. She had that ability to make people smile, just being around her. When she comes in for more of a message, I'll be sure to give it to you. But for right now, she doesn't want you to feel bad about that. She's saying it's okay. All right, I'll let that go. All right. All right, there's a spirit that comes in here with a big cake, like a birthday cake, someone's birthday. I know my youngest daughter's birthday is coming up, but it's not for her. This is for someone else, someone online. All right, well, we'll celebrate when they come up, because it's like there's a small group of people here around this cake, and it's like they're just anxious. They want to sing happy birthday. They want to say happy birthday and just pass on the love and the energy. Okay. Catherine Brown Wilkinson. I think I can identify the man that's here, but I believe this is for you because he's standing here with this other group of people. I believe this birthday cake is for you. Just know that your loved ones still remember you. They still love you, and I believe this is a father or a grandfather. I'm not sure which. Again, a big man, and a lot of love coming from him. Okay, and I'll leave that. All right. Lori Neary, how you doing? Lori, are you having problems with your hands, dear? Because just as your name started to pass by on the computer here, it's like, oh my Lord, my hands started to throb. All right, just take care of them, please. There's something going on here. I'm not sure what it is. All right, Lori, I'm seeing your hands being wrapped. Is this a problem that you're aware of? Because I've got like a spirit doctor here. It's like wrapping your hands. All right, just know that if there's a problem there, it's going to be taken care of. I feel that very strongly. There's a need to, if you haven't seen a doctor about it, there's a really strong need for you to see one, please, because there's healing that is needed and a great deal of it, okay? I don't feel anything life-threatening or anything like that. Please don't. It's something with the hands, the wrists, I don't know, but just please have it checked by a doctor. There's something medical that needs to be addressed here, and once it's taken care of, you're not going to have that problem anymore, whatever's been going on with it, okay? But there's a woman that comes in from spirit, especially with this, and she's adamant about you getting it taken care of. Stop putting it off. Stop brushing it off to the side. Just take care of it. Do something, all right? And I'll leave that for you. Oh, excuse me. All right. Erica Mulvaney. How are you tonight, dear? Erica, there's a man that comes through here. He's playing a guitar. A lot of love coming from him. He's saying you would know him by his guitar or by his music. That was very, very important to him when he was in the physical world. But just a tremendous amount of love, and it's like he wants to serenade you. There was a favorite song or something that you had that he used to sing all the time. Just he's saying when you hear that song, that's when you'll know it's me around. And when I'm saying that, I say when you hear that song in your mind, it's like you can be off doing whatever you do, and for no good reason, it seems that song will pop into your head. That's him, just stopping by, just to say hi, just to say he loves you. But music was very important to him, and I believe it must have been to you too. Just remember we talked about it, please, okay? If you don't know who I'm talking about, you will very soon. Ask family members, and they'll be able to help you or to direct you, okay? God bless. I'll leave that. All right. Not pausing, folks, just waiting here for a moment. I've got someone, there's someone here, and it's like they're speaking very loudly. Is it Rhonda King? Rhonda, did your brother have a tendency to be very loud, very forceful when he came into a room? Because this man is, and I feel when your name came up on the scroll, it's like I felt drawn to you very strongly. Anyway, Rhonda, the sin is coming through, and he happens to be a bit loud, or he was a bit loud when he was here in the physical world. And when I'm saying loud, I just want to say boisterous, someone who, you know, his voice was always like a decibel above everyone else in a room full of people. Anyway, he's here and he's laughing. He's saying, "Gotcha." Something's going on that's. It was a game he liked to play, but he's saying, "I got you this time." He said it's going to be a while before you can get me back. Very playful type of energy. He makes me want to laugh. Feels good. Just know that there's love coming through. And he's also, all right, Rhonda, he's rubbing the back of your neck. Or he's showing me it's like rubbing the back of your neck. I don't know if this is something that he used to do, but he's definitely doing it now. And all I'm hearing is I love you. Just for as loud and as boisterous as he can get, I'm hearing a very soft, very heartfelt I love you. Okay? And I'll leave that. God bless him. I know for a lot of people, myself included here, this time of year it gets difficult, you know, especially around the holidays because our loved ones have passed on. Just remember, folks, they're still here. Even though you may not be able to see them with your physical eyes or touch them or give them that big hug that you want to give them, do it in your heart and in your mind because they're still very much here. I'll be honest, sometimes that's the only thing that gets me through is knowing that there's no death, there's only change. But that change can be a kicker sometimes for all of us. All right. Bree McGuire, every time your name goes by, it's like my heart stops for a moment. There's a couple of people here, and I don't feel a particular message or hear a message coming from them right now. There's a connection to the past. Something some type of a connection that needs to be made. It's like puzzle pieces you have to put together, and this is one of the major pieces. I hope this is making sense, because it's not to me, but I'm giving it the way they're telling it to me. All they're saying is read it and start putting the pieces together. It's going to help you find the answer you're looking for. It's something to do with this physical world, and I believe this note or whatever it is the first of many that are coming your way. So just don't think them as just being random. Look at it, read it, do whatever, set it aside, but don't lose it, because it's part of a piece of a part of a piece or a puzzle piece that's going to be needed to put things together. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. I don't feel all family with this, Bree. I feel like it's a combination. There's family, there's friends of friends. It's a group of people. They're all ones that have been known to you throughout the years. So just remember we talked about it, okay? But there's something here you need to put together. I feel really good with it. I feel like a game, but at the same time, there's a seriousness to it that comes from the heart, that it's really important that you get the whole thing. It's the best way I can explain it to you. I hope that helps. God bless. All right. For those of you that shared the video tonight, remember next week will be the last Tuesday of the month. So next week will be the drawing for a free reading if you're interested. So for as many times as you share the video with your friends, family, whomever, we'll put your name in for the drawing next week. Please keep that in mind, okay? Because that'll be pulled at the beginning of the show next week. Let's see. Amelia Margaret. Amelia, as your name was scrolling by, I felt a hand just reach out and just touch my shoulder, my left shoulder. I believe this is a female energy because it's a very gentle energy. And I feel almost like a grandmother vibration with her. Grandmother, I don't know. If it's not your grandmother, it's someone related to her. She's saying hello. She's saying she's okay. Someone else just passed in your life not too long ago, and she wants you to know that she's okay. She's saying, I met her when she crossed over. And she's learning well. I hope you understand the message, Amelia. There's an importance to it. But she's saying she's going to be back. It's all right. Just hang in there. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. I'm not hearing a name. All she's saying is that the person that passed over, it's going to be a little bit. They're okay. She wants you to know that they helped. I'll leave that. All right. Oh, thank you, Heather. I love my plants too. This is in my dining room, and I collect plants. So I drive everybody nuts with them, but I have fun with them. I was from the old school. My grandmother used to tell me if a plant could live in your house, the oxygen level was where it should be. She was a little bit fanatical, a little crazy, but I loved her to death. She gave me my love of plants. All right, wow. Tanya Scott Zemkin. What's with fast cars? As your name went through, there's a man that comes in, and all he's showing me is like race cars, all different kinds of race cars. I don't know, Tanya, I feel the race cars, I feel the speed, I feel the energy, I feel like it's like I'm on the sidelines and I want to cheer someone on. I'm not sure who this is, but boy, their energy is really, really strong here. What I'm being told to tell you, Tanya, is just because the cars go that fast doesn't mean your life has to go at the same speed. Okay. It's like he wants to say, slow down. Slow it down. Give it some time. Take things at a little bit slower pace. The car's always going to be fast, and that's when you have that need for speed and for energy, something about go to the cars. All right, I'll leave that with you. Okay. All right. Hey, folks, just say hello to Michelle, okay? She gets upset every time she gets on the camera. All right. Wow. Okay. Eric Scott, how are you tonight? As you were going, your name was scrolling through. I feel familiar with this. I don't know why. I don't know if I've brought this one through before for you or not. But he's showing me a vehicle, a wrecked vehicle. Eric, he's just coming in and he's laughing and saying, hey man, it's me. Very familiar type of energy. A lot of times when spirit comes in, it's a very formal, okay? But not with this guy. It's like he wants to, I'm just hearing, hey man, it's me. He's showing me this card. I hope you know who I'm talking about. He just wants you to know he's well. He ain't hurting no more. He's saying that things are pretty good on that side where he's at. He gets to see a lot more. He gets to do a lot more of the things that he never could in the physical world. He doesn't want you to be sad or upset about him being gone. He's saying, get over it. He says, we'll be together again, just not for a long time, not for a while. I hope that makes sense to you, Eric. But this guy's very point blank, very plain spoken. Okay. Lisa Ferguson Lemoyne, how are you tonight? Have you been very tired, dear? Lisa, I feel very tired, very, it's like I want to lay down and go to sleep. I just want to sleep. That's all I want. All right. The spirit that's coming through, it's a woman, and she's saying you need to do more. You need to get more physically active. She's saying she knows you're tired, but she wants to push you a little bit, not push you hard, but just give you that little bit of nudge that says it's okay. Let's get going. Let's move. Let's do a few things. She's more concerned about your emotional health. And please believe me when I am not a medical person here, folks. But Lisa, she's saying, have you been in a depression? She wants you to know that she loves you, that it's time to get up and get things done again. Because what I'm hearing from her is enough is enough. You know, you got through it before, we'll get through it again, we'll get through this together. She's pushing you. I believe she used to do that when she was in the physical world as well. Okay, I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right, Lisa, just I don't know the answer quick and for certain, just that know this woman loves you dearly. And she's going to help you if you allow her to. She says, when random things come through, that's me. just, it's going to be some ideas that are going to be a little bit new to you, but it's going to help. Okay, I'll leave that. All right. Okay. Okay. What is this? All right. Now everything's going crazy on me. There. Okay. All right. That's fixed. Like I said, this is a new program to us, so just kind of bear with us. Lizzie McSpirit. Lizzie, that huff a few minutes ago, I'm sorry, folks, was for you. There's a very large man here, and it's like he's huffing and puffing, and he wants you to pay attention. He's been coming through trying to say something or get you to do something. And he's saying you're just not listening to him. I hope you know who I'm talking about, because he's laughing. He's saying, she knows who I am. He seems pretty adamant about that. So I'll leave that for now. Just, he's trying to get you to get things moving so that things go forward in your life the way you want. He says they've been dormant or they've slowed down too much, and you need to push a little bit harder. Push yourself, push other people around you even when they don't want to be pushed. He did that a lot because he's laughing and he's saying that got him in a lot of trouble. He had no problem stating his mind or what he thought needed to be done in life. I believe it's someone on a father's vibration. I don't know that it's your physical father, stepfather, whoever, but this man was just very short to the point. Let's get the job done. Let's just do it, get over it, and get on with life, was the whole attitude I'm getting from him. And he's still that way very much. But he's also, and he's saying you would know what this is in reference to, but I understand a lot more than what people think I did. And I'm okay with it. I'll leave that. Okay, God bless. All right. Tabitha Mandingo. Tabitha, have you been having a lot of headaches? Because it's with your name as it's going by, I'm just feeling that like my head is in a vice, like a bad, I don't know if it would be a migraine or not, but just a bad headache. Tabitha, there's a young man that's telling me that a lot of it is stress related, a lot of it is just I need to set people straight, is what he's saying. It's like you've been holding back for a while because you don't want to upset people. You don't want to upset the apple cart, so to speak. But he's saying, lose the stress. Just tell people the way it is. Do what you have to do. If they get upset, they'll get over it because they'll know the truth in what you're telling them. Wow, I don't like giving that kind of message. But anyway, there it is. God bless. Hopefully you understand it. All right. Okay. Alexandria Johnson. Just as your name started to scroll by, I heard a male tell her Alex is here. I don't know if you would know this person or not. I feel that you would. He's telling me you would. If you think about it, you know who he is. Would this be your male namesake, possibly? But he's saying to tell Alexandria that Alex is here. He's laughing. He's saying that there's a lot of games were being played. I'm not sure what this is about. All right, Alexandria, just there's no message from him other than just tell her Alex is here and I love you. He's got a big smile on his face, like you'll know him as soon as I say his name. Okay, and I'll leave that. Wow. All at once got really hot in here. Okay. Tanya Marie. I believe that's pronounced Tanya. Tanya or Tanya, I don't know which it is. Are you in the market for a new car? Because there's a man, there's a man that comes in and it's like almost like a salesman type of person. And this is unusual. I haven't had this kind of message before. And he's saying, this is the one you want. It's not a little car, but it's not a big monster thing either. Tanya. Okay. All right. Thank you. Again, I'm sorry. I don't mean to murder names up here, people. It's just, it happens sometimes. I seem to be real good at it. I can tell you that much. Tanya, be careful getting a new car. Don't let some salesman talk you into something that you're not 100% happy with. And he's just, because he's laughing and he's saying, gotcha. I just want to say, don't be tricked into buying something that you're not 100% comfortable with, please. Okay? He's just saying, gotcha. Just be careful purchasing one. I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right. Deval, love, how are you? This man is just literally ran into the room and said, tell her I'm here. Tell D I'm here. I'm here. I wish if you were here in front of me, I'd ask, please tell me who this man is. Okay, because he wants you to know he's here. He didn't forget. Just laughter, love, and energy to beat the band. Just a lot of a high-end type of energy. I hope you know who I'm talking about, okay? But, all right, was this an anniversary of his passing, possibly? Because it's kind of funny, folks, and I don't mean it to sound like I'm making fun of anything or anyone, but sometimes the way spirit comes in, I want to laugh because, in the normal scope of things, if they were in the physical presence here, I'd be rolling on the floor. I'd be laughing so hard because it's like he's running in and it's like he's pulling up his pants and putting on his shirt and saying, I'm here. Tell D I'm here. He didn't forget. Just there's a lot of love and a lot of laughter coming from him. Set an extra plate at Thanksgiving for him, please. Okay. That's important to him. God bless. I'll leave that with you. All right. Wow. I wish I knew who this was for. I got to take a moment here, folks. There's a man that comes in that's almost ministerial. I mean, it's like wearing the robes, minister. He's just coming in very quietly. It's like he's watching the monitor here for just a moment. Luann Miller, he comes in for you. Luann, he just wants you to know that something that you've been praying for, something that you've been wanting, is right here. He's saying, don't look outside for it all the time. Look in your heart. I believe this is someone you knew on a personal level. It may have been like an uncle or a brother or someone within a family unit. I feel religious with him, but not in a really strict sense of the word. It's just his religion was very important to him, and he helped a lot of people with it. He's coming in with just a lot of love, okay? And he's saying it's okay. It's going to be okay. All right. Liz DeVito. I'm seeing a man in a military uniform here. And I'm hearing the sounds of like an army battle. This is someone that was lost to your family. I'm not sure if this is Vietnam era or Korea, but it's back a ways. Back, I want to, early 70s. He died over there. If you don't know who I'm talking about, other family members would know, because it was about this time of year when it happened. Just he wants you to all know that he loves you and that he's here for every holiday. He says, you don't always know I'm here, but I am. Family was too important to him. There's some people he didn't get a chance to see before he was shipped out or shipped over. That's the only regret he has, is that he didn't get to see everybody he wanted to. I'm hoping you know who I'm talking about. If not, other family members would know it. He wore glasses. Just, it's the only thing I can identify him. I'm sorry. That and the uniform. And again, it's an older uniform. All right. All right. I keep hearing an old country song, Snowbird. What is that about? My folks, tell me who this is for. All right. Teresa Holland, Austin. I'm hearing an old Hank. I think it's Hank Williams, Hank Snow. I don't know. Snowbird is the song. Would you know it? It's an old country song. But there's a woman that comes in on this vibration. That song she absolutely adored. She used to sing it all the time. It would drive people nuts. And she's laughing about that. She's thinking that's funny. She's saying nobody liked my music. Teresa, I don't want to sit and wait for an answer. I'm hoping you understand who I'm talking about. This music was very important to her life. She used to, all the time, it was like she would get on and she would sing, or she'd always have the radio playing. It's like, forget about a TV or anything like that. It was music that she wanted in her life. And she would do whatever it took to get the music going. She loved it when other people sang with her. Anyway, Teresa, just know that she's here. That song to me, I equate that way back to like my grandmother and to my mother, who's been gone for well over 30 years. Silver wings and fly away. All right. Teresa, I don't know if you're planning a trip, but what she's showing me is silver wings like an airplane. You've got some type of a trip coming with an airplane. I know that may sound totally ludicrous or off the wall to you. I don't know, but I want to say don't be afraid of the airplane when it comes time to get on the plane, because you're going to have a good time. Like once you get past the initial fear, you're going to be fine with it. I'll leave that. Okay. All right. I hope that all made sense to you. Sometimes, like I said, folks, it doesn't make sense to me when messages come through. It's not always the way that I would actually talk or understand something, but it's almost like having to learn a second language sometimes, because it's learning people's cadence, the way they spoke, and their terminologies, and it's very difficult sometimes to interpret it. So I'm a little off. I apologize, but I give it the best it comes in, the best I can. All right. Oh, things are starting to slow down just a bit, so just hold on here. Sometimes it's like many spirit will be here, and it's like they just wait for someone to come in, and then they pop in and say, her or that one or whatever. Okay. Corey, your dad was a good cook, but he wasn't the best in the world either. Not with everything. He tried though. All right. Cassie Bennett. I don't know if this is Shay, but I'm seeing, all kinds, like a big holiday meal here with him. With her? I don't know. There's two people here, and I don't know if one of them is the Shay that you're looking for. But they want you to know that they're together in spirit and that they're going to be around for a while. Something is changing in your life. There's some very major, massive changes going on, and they're here. They're here for the changes, and they want you to know that it's going to be okay. That you're going to have a good time with it. They're going to have a good time. They're already having a good time. The only thing they're saying is that you need to slow down. Things are going too fast in your life, Cassie, and they want you to slow things down so you can understand more of the things that are happening around you. I hope that makes sense. They're saying you need to take the time to listen and to look around you and see people and to know that all these people are with you. There's so much that you've been missing because everything is at a top speed with you. Slow it down, please, a little bit. Enjoy some of what's happening around you. It's really important. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Sometimes, folks, when messages come through, I know they're not the most pleasant or what you may want to hear, but it's what Spirit tells me what you need to hear. Hopefully, no one takes it as an insult when I give it. I just got to give it the way it comes in. All right. Does the name Bonnie mean anything to anyone? So all I'm hearing is Bonnie. Just tell her Bonnie's here. Okay. All right. For whoever, all I'm hearing is Bonnie's here. Just tell them. All right. Sarah Lynn. All right, yeah, all right. Bonnie, she's saying Bonnie is here. Sarah, this is for you. All right, lot of love. She's saying, are you cooking your dinner? Because she wants you to know that she's going to be here, that she wants to help. And for some reason, it's like I want to say, oh no, Bonnie's cooking. Oh boy, I'm getting in trouble here. Bonnie, just know that, or Sarah, know that Bonnie's going to be with you. She wants to try and help. If a few mistakes are made, blame it on her. Because she's laughing about it. She thinks it's funny too. She knows that she wasn't the greatest cook in the world. She tried, but oh, she had fun trying. Just know that she's going to be with you for this holiday, okay? God bless. All right. Wow. Again, my hands. Megan Sleazer, as your name crosses the board, I find my hands going into almost a form of like I would be sitting and I would be praying. I call it in the older style. You know, I'm from Catholic background, whatever, but I remember as a child sitting in church with my hands folded a certain way for being in prayer. There's a woman that comes in and she's saying, it's okay to pray. It's still okay to pray. It still works, you know. She's trying to bring in, and it's like an emotional healing, a very strong, very loving energy from her. But she wants you to know that every once in a while you need to pray. But then meditate, you know, because meditation is listening for the answer. Please make sure that you do. It's important. She's saying that it helps in so many ways. Cora, your dad's here. I ain't telling her that one. Okay, just know that Dad's going to be with you guys. I've been having a hard time with all of it today myself. But he's going to be with you guys. He's saying just try to listen once in a while. I'll leave that for now, but we'll talk later. Okay. All right. Wow. Mikey Lander? I think that's how it's pronounced. How are you doing? As your name came by, I just seen a big stop sign. And I'm hearing pay attention to the stop signs. Mikey, there's an issue, something around stop signs with you. I don't know if you run them or you have a tendency to run them, but they're saying they're there for a reason. Pay attention to them. I'm sorry, but I'll leave that. The message is just that simple. All right, starting to get a little tired here, folks. And there's one more. But just to, again, Friday nights is Open Circle. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience with spirit communication. If you've never been in Circle before, please join us. It's a wonderful experience. You know, if you've never sat in here in a circle before, it doesn't cost anything. We do ask for a donation of $10 per person after that, because everybody that has ever been to a circle, they keep coming back. Just, you're more than welcome to join us. And again, even with the holiday this week, yes, we are still having Open Circle on Friday. All right. Nope. Okay. Liz Marie. I think that was the name. Liz, there is 2 women here. And I want to use the term, normally this term is put with men, but this is with 2 women. I want to say Mutt and Jeff. One woman is very tiny, very petite, and the other woman is very large, very heavy. I hope you know who I'm talking about, because especially the thin one is all excited. She knows. Just know that there's love coming there, greetings, and they want you to know that they're going to be with you for the next couple of weeks. It's not just a holiday. There's some other sort of celebration that's going on around you, and she wants you to know, or they want you to know, that they're going to be a part of that. So I'll leave that with you. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to cut it out because the energy's starting to get to me here. I need a break. Please join us here every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. I promise I will do as many as I can, but just, we're doing what we can. On the side or at the top, I don't know how it's showing on the phone, but it says spiritual readings, and it says to schedule a private reading with my phone number. There's also PayPal me, Reverend J. Carey. Folks, when I do these on Tuesday nights, there is absolutely no charge to anyone. But if you feel that I have helped you in any way, or that you are in a position to make a small donation, it'd be appreciated. We're trying to build the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment here. All of all the money collected just goes towards that. So please, even $1 helps at this point. God bless. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. We will see you next week, or hopefully even Friday night. But till then, love and light, the God of your heart. Have a good vacation. Okay. Now, did that? No, it's still on. Okay. Yes, I want.